Lord, I ask that you clear my mind so that I can make this reading be clear. But I didn't shuffle on camera, and I have all my cards out. And I'm not gonna go in order, but all the cards that came out, I put them into categories. And I've learned that this is a way for me to get a better understanding of everything that came out. And I got quite a bit of cards. Please clear my mind so that I can read this correctly.
Game? Yeah. Okay.
Seven of Cups came out.
I'm
Somebody searching for a purpose.
See your dad. See how he's doing.
My dad?
Oh my God.
Something that's right in front of them that they probably don't know.
Mom? No.
Maybe looking for
Regardless, shoot.
something outside of what's right in front of them. Possibly.
Want something to drink?
No.
Let me turn this.
Thank you. No. I'll come.
Take.
I'll come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, after work.
Do we owe you money? Have money.
Oh.
No. No money, John.
And I got a headache while
I just tell him I said hi.
putting this stuff together.
I will.
Okay.
So y'all could see. Well, so you could see, Twan, everything.
Great. Good for you. I'll see you later.
Definitely not posting this one. But yes, the Seven of Wands was first. Searching for a purpose. Someone could possibly be lost, don't know what to do or where to go. The Ten of Wands is next. This card talks about accomplishment and burden and responsibility all in one card. So there's been things that's been accomplished, but it's also been some sort of a burden or a host of responsibilities behind either during this mission of some sort. Someone has hit like a wall, maybe like a stop, or they're stuck, or they don't know what to do, where to go, or they're looking for something outside of an answer being right in front of their face, I guess.
You made your point. We are not going to punish you.
Next,
What is it you want,
the
John?
Three of Swords.
Help us.
The Three of Swords, heartbreak, suffering, grief. I think during this journey,
Please, John.
someone
I'm so hungry. It stinks down
had to have experienced some sort of
Can't continue much longer.
heartbreak
Someone out there somewhere
in their
is gonna
suffering.
get word and call the police.
Are you holding on to grief and suffering? Someone may be holding on to some type of grief or suffering. In that first reading, it was talking about letting something go, but Eight of Swords upside down. Liberation, new perspective, freedom. Now, I believe that this stop in the journey, or someone gets a chance to gain a new perspective. If someone is searching for a purpose or don't know, can't see what's right in front of them, or they don't know what to do or where to go, they're heartbroken, but this is a new chance for them to gain a new perspective about maybe during this journey something changed and they don't know, like it's a major change. They don't know what to do because of this sudden change. It was something that was either unexpected or just baffling. And they feel burdened and responsible because of the accomplishments or the accomplishments along this journey. They're heartbroken. Something changed. Three of Pentacles. Next. Teamwork, collaboration, group success. Someone needs help. Accept help when you need it. The balance of work and play is important for your creativity, diligence, passion, high standards. Someone needs help, or they should accept help when they need it. But the Eight of Pentacles is speaking words of diligence, passion, and high standards. Someone may need help, and they could prosper from teamwork and collaboration. But it probably won't happen no time soon because of some sort of shift or heartbreak that they've experienced along this journey that's making them feel grief and responsible for, I guess, what is the now. And I need to stop wearing this shirt. I wear this shirt a lot in the house. It's just long sleeve and it kind of keeps me warm, but that's besides the point. Someone needs help. They need to accept help when they need it.
See that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe? Guess how much we paid?
Or learn how to work together with people.
Looks like we're out of time. Breathing exercises.
Maybe someone took on a burden of, I got this. Don't worry. I'ma do it. I got this. But no, something happened and they need help and they need to learn how to accept help. The reason they've accomplished so much, possibly as an individual, is because of their diligence, high standards, and passion. This person is dedicated to what they do. And they have been very successful in their endeavors to whatever they chose to expound upon. But ultimately, I wouldn't say ultimately because life is a continuation of events. But now they are experiencing grief, heartbreak, and they're suffering in some sort of way. I have to put these cards in order. Okay, so the major arcana cards all in one deck. The Empress came out. The Empress is out. Beauty, fertility, nurturing, luxury, creativity, and birth. I believe that this person has the ability, the gift, and the talent to compel, to spread their teachings, learnings, and their tenet to others so that these people can prosper, which is probably why they are someone who takes on so much burden and responsibility to say, no, I got it, because they know that they are a force to be reckoned with in the universe, on this earth, period. Like, they have a God complex. They are very persuasive people. Persuasive in the, I'll use that terminology in subjectively as someone who knows that they have valuable information that other people can prosper from. So that was the Empress. The Hierophant is, this came out the first time as well. Spiritual guidance. Someone is on a spiritual journey and they have not hit a wall, but they have hit a checkpoint in their journey. And this checkpoint have brought new realizations that they now have to focus on. Or go deeper inside, because they have, you have, they, this person, oh, they've hit a peak in their understanding of how things work, or things have changed or evolved, and the old knowledge is no longer sufficient enough to sustain where they currently are, and they now have to go deeper. This is another, this I would say this means that they have, God has opened another portal for this person to enter. Ooh. Beauty, fertility. This is a creative person, and they are being called to go deeper inside. Ooh. Whoever this person is, I hope and pray that that grief or heartbreak that they are feeling, they understand or know how to balance their emotions and their standing or their place in the world. Because the universe is a tricky place. You just have to, oh my God, balance, just balance. Because for someone to be invited into a different portal and they're already a force to be reckoned with, there's a power that's being granted to them that could possibly be unforeseen. There's always a way to do something. A cancel journey, the Chariot came out upside down. A cancel journey, lack of direction. This person don't know where to go, but they're very creative. They probably don't want to accept the help, but they could benefit from it. They're diligent, passionate person. They will find a way to keep moving forward. They're not stuck forever. They need help and need help. Accept help when needed, when you need it. In need of help. Their journey was canceled. See, I said temporary, but this said canceled. But like I said, if they're being called to go deeper and they're creative, diligent, and they have high standards, they're gonna make something shake. They're gonna make something break. And I hope it's with balance. Yeah, and I'll leave my opinion out of that, because what I'm thinking is I wouldn't say that. Next card is strength, courage, inner strength, compassion, patience. Because of what was in my head, which is still my opinion, but it backtrails on everything that I just said about this person being called deeper into their own power. Like I said, I hope it's with balance. Because fairness ain't fair to everybody. The Hermit card is next. The Hermit card. Inner light, solitude, contemplation, introspection, enlightenment. Somebody is being called to go inside. So they could very well benefit from teamwork and collaboration. But due to their diligence, high standards, and passion, if they choose, because this is all about choices, to go to the right place, which is this direction, hermit inside in themselves for the answer, which is them searching for a purpose or what is right in front of you that you might not see. Go look in the mirror. Go look in the mirror. You don't see it. You feel like your journey is canceled, but your answer, at least this is what I think. Ooh, death. The death card is like a rebirth card, ending, separation, profound change. I think this backtrails off that grief and heartbreak. This could be not trusting something in the journey. Something changed in the journey and it caused a shift or a change. New perspective. Rebirth. Inside. New perspective. Rebirth. The Hermit. Inside. A new look. A new view. A new opinion. A new perspective. The Hermit card, time to yourself. Solitude. Contemplation, think before you act. Like I said, I hope it is acted upon in some sort of balanced way. I got a headache. A profound change. Listen, okay, moving forward. The Tower card came out upside down. Now, the Tower card usually means a foundational shift, a big change, a disaster, upheaval. But it came out upside down. It's talking about confinement, imprisonment, certainty, fear of suffering. Somebody don't want to suffer. And they're being the last card that came out is the World. The World card, completion, realization, success, manifestation. I don't need to say no more. somebody's searching for a purpose that looking for something that may be right in front of them. But they have to go inside to gain a new perspective. They're burdened by responsibilities and accomplishments. They're heartbroken, suffering, grief. They could benefit from accepting help when they need it, teamwork, collaboration. But they're diligent, passionate, and they have very high standards. They could benefit from teamwork and collaboration, but they are diligent, passionate, and have very high standards. And over here in the major arcanas, there's the tower upside down is like a sudden, the tower card is like a unexpected change, but it's upside down. So something didn't change. And in this confined, unchanged setting, they are scared because they don't want to suffer. But they're being called Hierophant, a new spiritual path, a path of new realizations, someone who has a fertile person. They can have the world in the grasp of their hands. I don't want to say the word conniving because that's not what I'm looking for, but they're convincing, intelligent, smart. Their journey was canceled. Lack of direction, that changed. They don't know where to go or in need of help, but they're not looking in the right places for the help that they need. Even though they could use help, they probably don't trust anything or anyone because they're experiencing some type of heartbreak, suffering, or grief. But they feel responsible for it. So now, more than likely, if I'm thinking correctly, this is someone who's probably going to utilize using their inner self when they realize that they probably can't trust no one or is scared to trust again. That's gonna be it. Inner strength, courage, compassion, patience. If the world is turning really fast right now and this person feels like it's going too fast and everything is leaving them behind, they don't have no choice but to go inside. And once that happens, that's it. Inner strength. Next, hermit, solitude, contemplation, introspection, enlightenment. They go inside to get those bits of enlightenments. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, oh, oh. And that's it. The death card. That's when they're reborn. And whatever was canceled, it probably may remain canceled. But they're not going to be stuck anymore. They're not going to be stuck in this confined imprisonment because they're fear of suffering. They don't want to suffer. This is an intelligent person. Once, once the realization has come to fruition and that light bulb comes on and they can see this confinement and fear is complete. All the realizations come through success. Manifestations is the last word on there. Somebody is going to manifest themselves into another metaphysical realm. And whether this freedom is a personal freedom or a literal freedom or a mental freedom or a physical freedom,
Where'd your pants go, boss?
that's it.
I miss you. Come on, you too, mister.
This reading is actually kind of scary because it's almost giving me the feeling of someone has done a lot and they took responsibility for it.
We'll be long.
Accomplishments, responsibility, burden, they took it on themselves. The Eight of Swords upside down talks about liberation, new perspective, and freedom. So wherever they are in feeling trapped, they are probably utilizing that space to take the time. But they are feeling lost, and they probably don't feel where to go right now. And if they don't have an answer, they're gonna know where to find it. In this reading, that is evident. This is a 27-minute reading, and I know I had a lot of pauses, but I'm gonna have to rewatch this because, and these cards just started pouring out when I was shuffling. It takes me a long time to shuffle. I'm very meticulous when I shuffle these cards, so I'm not sloppy with my hands and I don't want stuff flying all over the place. So this is all that came out. So I make sure whatever is meant for me to see in a reading, whatever comes out, it comes out. So I trust my readings. So yeah.